The first thing that you should do is start small. That means start with someone or people that you are very familiar with, interacting with them. For example, it could be somebody that you buy food from every single day. It could be the bus conductor, it could be the security personnel, it could be just someone you meet every day at public transport. So if you see a particular person, just smile and have some conversation topics in mind. And note down these conversation topics. It could be just a question or it could be just a comment. It's always good to start off with a question because then you get some response. And try to have an open-ended questions rather than a yes or no answer. And a lot of the times when we are shy, we find it very fearful, we find it very intimidating to look at people directly in the eyes. And that's one of the things that actually is important, because if you don't look at somebody in the eyes, you come across as a bit distrustful and a bit suspicious and not very friendly. So again, I've actually spoke about eye contact in another video, but for the purpose of re-explanation, I'll just summarize it. If you want to have eye contact with somebody and you feel a bit shy, you can always look at the third eye point, right in between your eyes, and look at that point while speaking to them. And after about maybe 10 seconds, then you can just look away, and then look after 5 seconds, continue back at the third eye point. And you can start out by chatting with smaller groups of people with someone that you're very familiar with. So you get your best buddy, and then you hang out with another person, so a third person there, and then you see how you can strike up a conversation with that particular person. So you again have some key topics in mind. It could be a current affair, or it could be something that you're interested in. It doesn't matter if that other person might not be interested in that particular topic. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you feel comfortable speaking with somebody. So you want the first step in. So the first step in is just speaking to somebody in a smaller group. In this case, one-to-one, but with a buddy. And once you feel comfortable with speaking with somebody, with your buddy around, then you can proceed with speaking to two persons. Perhaps maybe if you go to the library, or you are having a study group, or just casually at the bus station, or if you're waiting for whether it's for the bank or waiting at the hospital, any waiting time is good to casually just chat with somebody, just to get your confidence level up. When I first started 16 years ago, I was very shy because of my self-conscious behavior about my weight, because I was extremely overweight. So intimate one-to-one conversation makes me feel very fearful and shy. However, when I had big groups, like if I'm speaking to 3,000 people, training-wise, I had no problems at all. The smaller the group became, the more nervous I became. It's the opposite of what usually people feel. So this shyness takes practice and takes time to overcome, but you can overcome it through practice. So the good thing is to take small steps. When you have small steps, you don't feel too overwhelmed. So just to summarize, have some key topics in mind, and if you can just rehearse the first 2 or 3 sentences that you like to say, so that when it comes to the moment where you have to use the conversation or the opening lines, you are comfortable with it. So first 2 or 3 lines, you know what you want to say, whether it's a question, whether it's a comment, have it in mind, and then when you go out there, you actually have to converse with somebody, you feel more comfortable because you already have that 3 lines in your mind. So you practice it, and then when you have that person, remember, go out with your buddy first, and then have someone else come in, and day-to-day practice it with people who are very familiar with, and then you can start to, once you feel more comfortable, you can start to introduce yourself to others, maybe people who have not seen so often or not interacted with before. Take some time, but it's really worth it. Once you overcome your shyness, you feel more confident. Another thing about speaking to others, with others, you want to make sure that you have your very open non-verbal gestures, like your open palm gestures. So never have your hands like in your pockets or folded. You want to have like you don't want to have your back across you, or anything that's a barrier between you and the person you're speaking to. So have open palm gestures, eye contact, and smile occasionally to come across as approachable. Try this out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.